There was a bit of an outcry from fans of the book about the location of this story being changed from London to New York, but let's face it, we know full well that if it was set in the UK, they'd have to change the title to The Girl on the Non-Existent Rail Replacement Bus Service. And if it was set in Scotland, it would just be called The Girl, because we don't even get that, do we? Yeah, double whammy joke intro, f**k you, ScotRail. The Girl on the Train stars Emily Blunt as an obsessive alcoholic who gets herself embroiled in a tense mystery after witnessing an event while hammered on her daily commute. Heavily drinking just to get through the workday? Please, like that's something I can relate to. The story is told from the viewpoint of three separate women: Emily Blunt's Rachel, Rebecca Ferguson's Anna, and Jennifer Lawrence's Megan. Sorry, Haley Bennett, but seriously, what is the difference? The change in between these perspectives can make the film feel a bit choppy and disjointed at times, but as far as I'm aware, that's because the book's in diary format, although I can't confirm that as I've never actually read the book. I've never actually read any book. I can't read. The focus is Emily Blunt's Rachel, and her alcoholism makes her an extremely unreliable narrator, which is an interesting dynamic to apply to a fairly standard thriller mystery setup. Her blackouts and volatile nature means that even she's not sure what happens when she's drunk, so the audience are kept in the dark for the majority of the runtime, and it also makes her quite an unlikable character to try and follow for nearly 2 hours. In fact, none of the characters in this film are all that likeable, so you're often unsure who you're rooting for. I mean, even the secondary characters like the detectives and Rachel's roommate, played by Evanescence from Orange is the New Black. As a narrator, Emily Blunt lost me literally one sentence into this movie. I can't remember the exact quote that she said, but it was something along the lines of, "Do you ever wonder about the lives of the people that you share the train with?" No. I don't know what it's like in America, right? But in the UK, if you wish anything less than death and suffering on the people that you share your morning commute with, you're doing it wrong. It's a bit like when they tried to bring out that tube chat nonsense. I mean, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a badge that you wear and it says, "I'm a Mongol, you're a Mongol, let's be Mongols together." And I swear to God, if anybody even attempts to hand me one of those things, I will be flinging myself out a window ASAP.
Where you gonna go? Hey!
There are a few moments like that just, depending on how hooked you are as a viewer, have the potential to really take you out the movie. There's at least 2, maybe 3 really unintentionally hilarious moments. Just like the juxtaposition of the dark tone of the film and the seriousness of the kind of subject matter that's getting tackled, and then just really stupid moments is just... Look out especially for Emily Blunt's character to have a bit of a mental breakdown, steal a baby, and then run away like a Monty Python character. Like, if you've got such a serious, grave issue going on, and then, you know, that, you just can't expect the audience to take it seriously and not be, you know, removed from the movie. It's just bad filmmaking. Aside from that strange moment, Emily Blunt is fantastic as the dejected and lonely alcoholic, and she turns in one of the best performances that I've seen from her, and it's her performance that keeps you in your seat, because honestly, the script and the story don't do it. It's full of clunky, unnatural dialogue, and to be honest with you, it just drags on a bit. I mean, I love a good mystery, and The Girl on the Train is, you know, satisfyingly twisty, but that doesn't stop it from being compelling, but ultimately boring. And I think maybe the issue is that it's just based on a book that doesn't translate well to film. I'm going to give The Girl on the Train 3 popcorns. It is good, and you won't regret seeing it, but there are better, more suspenseful thrillers out there, with less predictable endings, I should add. There's one particular film that The Girl on the Train has been compared to incessantly, and I'm not going to make that comparison because I've seen it on, I swear to God, every single mention of The Girl on the Train so far. All I'm going to say is that if you are aware of what I'm talking about, watch that one instead. Thanks very much for watching my review of The Girl on the Train. If you like this video, then don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and if you're thinking of seeing this film, then maybe share this review with a friend and see if it changes your mind. You can click right here to see my latest review, or you can click here to see my little homage to the art of stop motion animation. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.